Hello, beautiful beings of light. I just wanted to share with you a little bit about my work in holistic healing and authentic empowerment, self-realization, which we do through purifying not only our vessel but our mind and our emotional field by clearing up any suppressed, underlying, yet unprocessed or even undiscovered beliefs, traumas, stresses from the past, and so forth. This is the work I specialize in via having studied many different modalities in the holistic health realms for the last 8 years. Ayurvedic medicine, which is the science of longevity, the science of life, or also the art of human potentiality, is kind of the main lens I'm moving through and I'm looking through. And I'm just wanting to share this with you here because, as you would have gathered from my recent posts, we are getting very close at packing up. It's our last 3.5 weeks in this physical location we're in. Yesterday, with the full moon and Astara ceremony and celebration, this marked our kind of final physical offering. Elemental alchemy is in full swing and we'll finish literally a few days before we leave. But from then on, we're moving into a new chapter, creating a new space to share with community as well, for beautiful, magical, powerful, profound offerings to find their home in as well. But this will take up quite a few months of settling, grounding, arriving, creating those spaces. So from the start of October, which is literally a couple of weeks, my single focus in my business is my clinical practice. And so these are my one-on-one sessions with people, and I don't like to call them coaching sessions because I'm not a coach, or mentoring sessions. I'm not a fan of labels, because these sessions are within the context of what I named before: holistic health, authentic holistic well-being, not just surface scratching, a bit of self-care. No, clearing out the root that's beneath what's making us fall off the wagon again and again, or not really stick to new habits and reap the benefits of it. Why don't we do it? Why does something not work? Why are we stuck somewhere? Because there's still gunk and murkiness on the bottom. And so the work we're doing together focuses on clearing that out. And it's a very holistic approach, and this is why I love the one-on-one work so much, because that is the work. Like, workshops and things are amazing and we can get a lot out of group sessions, but to really get into the absolute depth of yourself, it happens in a personal container of you, a container that's about you, with someone you trust, be that me or any other practitioner you trust who's qualified to hold you in those spaces and guide you through those spaces. But this is really where we clear out the remnants of any outdated anything. And as I hope we all know, at the root cause of any of any physical discomforts and illnesses, I like to call them diseases, because it's when we're not at ease, we're in dis-ease. That's creating energetic stagnation, metaphysical stagnation and tension. And that's then if we don't catch it out and reverse it and recalibrate it right away, that's creating physical imbalances. That might be for women, menstrual cycle things, that might be allergies, that might be so-called chronic disease, autoimmune disease. All these labels, another reason why I don't like labels very much. It's great to identify, but then we start to identify with them and it becomes us, and we unconsciously slip into this mindset of, well, this is part of me, it's not changeable, and it's simply not true. Not true. Find even that hereditary conditions make only 4 to 7% of anything we experience. 4 to 7% of any disease and discomfort and imbalance and blah blah we experience is hereditary, not more. That means that 93 to 97% of any imbalances we experience are changeable. And I like to call them, it sounds a bit crass, but they're fabricated. We fabricate a lot of bullshit in our lives, including physical disease, mental disease, emotional upheaval, and so forth, fabricated I mean is because it's created by underlying gunk that we have not cleared yet, our own trauma, transgenerational trauma, past life afflictions, unprocessed or unconscious beliefs and mindsets and patterns that are actually incredibly limiting, and limiting in the way that creates a full-on blockage and stagnation. There's no more clear energy flow, and it creates the spiral. So 93 to 97% of anything we experience that's less than ideal, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, is fabricated and mutable or reversible and healable, right? Remember that. There's so much power in this. Like, we are not at the effect of life. We are creating life. We are creators and creatresses. We all have this power. So this is what my one-on-one sessions focus on. Not going to go much deeper into that, because I just want to convey that everything is related. Everything is related. Everything is related. And if you feel stuck somewhere, it is. And I had this powerful realization in in a session with one of my mentors I've done recently. When we are stuck somewhere and we really can't get ourselves out of that mud, it's our self-responsibility. It's not a luxury. It's our self-responsibility to go out and seek out the help we need. Okay? Because if we suffer, those around us suffer. Parents know that. I hope that when we're parenting and we're not looking after ourselves as parents, and we're not pursuing our passions and, you know, find joy and purpose and contentment and thrive in our own lives, our children are going to pick up on that. If we are not an authentic, thriving, look, someone is seeking blanket, thriving relationships, those around us, our children, those who are birthed through those relationships, are going to feel that, and it's going to become the normal for them. If we don't speak up for ourselves, those around us will learn from that behavior and do the same for themselves. You know, and no one of us, no matter whether we have children or not, but we naturally want to see others thrive and be at their best. It's painful to see someone else in pain, right? Or limited. Hey, ducklings, look. And therefore, we can create that in other people because they pick up on our energy. If our energy is not up to scratch, if we are not standing in our power, it easily rubs off. And this is why our own healing is our responsibility. It's not a luxury. We all have a role to play on this earth, and that is to stand in our power so we can inspire others to stand in their power and fully allow themselves to heal and self-liberate. And that's why we do it. All the work we do for ourselves is not actually for ourselves. Like, it's for the collective. It's for others. Okay? So that's my main focus over the next few months. One-on-one sessions with people. My Ayurvedic holistic healing and empowerment consults. But, you know, again, they're more than a consult. We tailor to what you need. They're entire breathwork, embodiment, practical things. But we work with lifestyle medicine, dietary medicine, with herbal self-care support, energetic practices, and so forth, because they all work together. And we will maybe approach even mental health or trauma release through diet and physicality first, because it's most accessible to restore our physical vessel to access those deeper aspects, you know, and vice versa. And it will, it depends on each person. There's always an individual approach, right? Sorry, I'm just looking for my duckling children. So that's my focus for the next few weeks. Hit me up. I would love to have you. If you feel like there's something you need some assistance in, and just someone to cheer you on and to support you. It is about you. It's about your own empowerment. And you resonate with this and you resonate with me, then hit me up. I would love to have you, and do that in person if you're in the Southwest, as well as online via Zoom from anywhere at any time. That works in one-off sessions. It works best in programs, but all this is tailored to you. And one more thing is that my rates are going up as I shut down my physical practice here as we move for a few weeks. That will mark from the 8th of October, upping my rates as well. So if you book in, you don't have to have this session before, but if you book your session before the 8th of October, that will come at the current rate before those rates are going up. maybe that's even another incentive you need. If you're sitting on the fence, be like, right, fuck, I'm doing it. All right, lots of love to you, beautiful people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up for yourself and really being and striving to further become who you are. You are amazing. Enjoy the spring sun and